Hello, great people. Are you there? Is Fubara's struggle against federal government really about power? Well, let me tell you what it's all about. Fubara's struggle against federal government. You need to understand what is at play. You see, good things don't last. Meanwhile, I wish Fubara safe and quick return to power against the federal coup. Because what happened, you may not know, was a coup against the people of River State and the governor. Let me tell you, Fubara is not the problem of River State. We are all aware of the root of the crisis. There's an attempt to pocket the state by a hypocrite. Yes, you already know the hypocrite. Do I need to mention his name? There's an attempt to pocket the state. And somebody brought his person. He trusted him so much, yes. I want to use you as an extension. I want to use you to pocket this state. But the guy said, no. What we are doing is bigger than the two of us. Let's allow the state to function properly. I can't be giving you this. You have done your 2 terms. It's not about me doing my 2 terms, but about me governing River State. You understand? So that is what is happening. The attempt to pocket the state by a former governor who did 2 terms is being frustrated. So they gathered forces against him. There's also a power play at the top. There is this contention for River State. In the last election that brought these people, they gave it to them. And they had to make Wike win so that the Wike will also give it to them again in the next election. The next election looks contentious. So that is it. The greedy man was not finding it easy. So what they had to do was to make the state ungovernable. You understand? And it is this same man that was accusing his predecessor of trying to hijack the state, which was not what his predecessor was doing. But he accused his predecessor of what he himself was about to do and even do worst. You need to watch this video and we'll be right back.
Need peace in the state. You can see that a man who does not love the state. Today, you can see his comments. So it is not in his place to decide. And it is that impunity, that godfatherism he wants to play. It is impunity. He will decide everything that happens. You will decide for your party. You will also decide for the entire River State. This state gave you governor for 8 years. Under this state, he became a minister. Is that the thank you give to the state for making you whom you are, for bringing you up to this level? Instead of you to see how you can hack this in your state, make your state of development. Each day you wake up is to cast aspersion on your state. That is not good. It is no person that has the sense will continue to do that, because I believe, what do I gain? What do I gain as a person if I destroy my state? Of what benefit is it to me? This is the state I owe everything to. So I needed that peace. I need that development in that state. And you cannot. But each time you go out, you cast aspersion on the state, you say this about the state, you bring down the state, you continue to deceive people. Why? Of what purpose? Anything that will not come to you is bad. If you are not the one who dictates a whole state that population of not less than 6 million, you think you can continue to dictate to them. And let us see how you will take the state and put in your pocket. That's why, look at voting. By the time, because if this government believes in fighting corruption, as they say, it can't be talking this way. He can't. Because it's all about the person. What does he achieve that you wake up, you go on television to bring down your state? What does he achieve?
Can you imagine that? You almost think that guy is a saint. You almost think he's a saint. Oh, this is the good guy. And that was what we taught those days. This is the good guy. Oh, Amechi is not, this is the good guy. This guy is trying to save River State. Are you serious? Did you see what he has turned out to be? Abuja landlord. He has done his 2 terms. He's in Abuja. He wants to dictate what happens in River State. If there's an opportunity to have a 3rd term, he would have gotten it. Now he's trying to use an extension, and the extension is saying we want to do things rightly. He's trying to set fire on the whole River State because of what he will get. To satisfy himself, he has to cause trouble. And in all of this, people might lose their heads. People might die. Now, even the person I see as the good guy here is Fubara. Do you know why? Okay, watch this video again and we'll be right back.
Now you have crippled people, and all we see is wah. What for? Because of one man? I will say it over and over and over. What's going on in River State is not similar in Fubara. What's going on in River State is a combat for the economic soul of River State. Somebody wants to grab the economic soul of River State. The soul of River State, for 24 years, they kept milking us. That was how our money was flying all over our heads. It is here today, it is there tomorrow. It is funding all kinds of foolishness. This is the first time that civil servants have been paid the 13 months. Every Christmas for 2 years, civil servants get paid. Civil servants have been paid all their salaries. For the first time, there are roads connecting the riverine community. It has never happened. They told us, they lied to us, they told us our terrain was too bad. Now we know our terrain is not bad. Now we know. He told us that we can have election here, and it can be any way but no war, no bloodshed, no gun shooting. And it happens here. And it happens here. Today you have told everybody to go. He says yes. You say go and resubmit a budget. He writes, he says, come and choose with me a befitting place that you want so that I can present this budget. You made it impossible for him. He wrote, I am coming to you. You locked him out. He wrote again to say, I will still come again. And you wrote to him as reply that's for insubordination or whatever. And then the next thing you do is...
So thanks to the confirmation from this woman, this area has long lived in deprivation. Listen to what they were saying. If you will not commend Fubara for anything, at least for this particular one, you commend him. The riverine areas can have access to good roads. All the stories, oh, your place looks sandy, this, you cannot connect roads. Babas. Now they can have 13 months salary as it is done elsewhere. They are no longer marginalized. You better join the campaign for Fubara's return. Even to have an administrator that is not Fubara on that seat for 1 month, I see it as, it's worrisome. It's worrisome. To have somebody else on that seat is so bad. I don't know why the evil people are the ones finding their way, succeeding to unleash evil. We know what happened in the last election. How people's votes were manipulated. The River State people were disenfranchised during the presidential and the gubernatorial. Okay, Fubara came. Okay, we're okay with Fubara, let's go. They want to still dictate for, To him, this guy would have been nowhere, I made him governor. But what should be the interest? The interest should be that of the whole people of River State, that they are served good governance. Look at